Alright guys, just give me a moment while I start to set up. Excuse the background noise. I am going to have the music up momentarily. This is always a slow process to come back after the week break. But I'm up for the challenge. TikTok ads make me mad. I'm like, who asked you? Okay. Alright guys, this marks the first week of my schedule change. Hopefully I can keep up with this one. And if not, I have to tweak my schedule again. Which is going to be fun to figure out. I think that's the good. Actually, why not? And here too. Hello, thunder! Oh, not thunder. In bed. Thunder in bed. Also about to go to sleep. Okay. Well, glad you could stop by to say hi for a little bit. My work sucked. Yeah. Sorry to hear about that, thunder. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to another week of Art, Games, and Creativity. I am your host, Kirley McKenzie, aka Fire Crystal 192 Art. I do art and games, and welcome. Electrician! Hi! How's everybody doing lately? I know, that's super small talk. I always start with that. I am not a big fan of small talk, to be honest with you. Whenever somebody says, "Hey Kira, how are you?" I go, "What did you just say to me?" But in a stream, I kind of have to do that for the camaraderie. You know, say, "Hey, how are you guys?" So I usually just put up with it now because I used to be in food service, and a lot of times that's what the customers would greet you with. They'd say, "Hi, how are you? Hope your day at work is fine." It's like, "Yep, it's good." I was not well at work really, but I'm okay now. Oh, that's good. You just caught me at a good time, Thunder. I just started. I was gonna start earlier, but I got sidetracked with Sea of Thieves with Nick, and then my mom and I went to go get dinner. And I am gonna try to start streaming earlier, because for me, I always stream at like 10 or 11 p.m. my time, and that's kind of late for some other people in time zones. I know that. I'm trying my best to stream earlier, but I don't always know when certain people that I live with will be home or not. So I kind of have to play guessing games, like, yeah. I've been okay. School's kind of making me tired, and I don't always have time to draw, which kind of makes me sad. But usually I sketch some random doodles in my sketchbook, and maybe I'll turn them into a full drawing. That's what I used to do back when I used to have a full schedule, is I would take sketchbooks, I would take notebooks, and I'd draw random stuff in them. And then I would blow the drawings that I liked up. So I'm starting to do that again, and I actually used to post my sketch dumps on Instagram. I might post them again. But yes, I finally did it. That thing that I was procrastinating with. Me and my family finally did it. I moved back into my bedroom instead of sleeping in the living room. I have a bed now. Any new art? Oh yeah, electrician. Got any cool artworks? I really need to start setting up Art Corner on Discord. I do have the Discord up. I need to set up a window so I can see all you guys' artwork. One of my favorite art streamers has a timer for when he shows off artwork. I need that. Maybe we can call the art corner in this channel the fire pit. It's like time to see what my little sparklers have made. I have training to go through. Yeah. Yeah, I am so bad about working and drawing all night that Nick has to tell me to go to bed. He's like, you cannot stay up all night drawing. Go to sleep. And I have got something on my PS5 coming, and I am worried it's Spider-Man on Wednesday. You got this, Thunder, okay? I'm worried about coming back. I'm worried about, it's, as much as I like drawing and posting online, it is kind of a relief to not have to post every day. It's kind of anxiety-inducing. Sometimes. I can see why some artists only post one artwork a year. Because sometimes they got like this huge pressure to do well. Yes, I have a drawing to post probably tomorrow. Yay! I'd love to see it. Yeah, in other news, either people are just not using Tumblr as much, or I need to do more than just post my YouTube videos and drawings, but some people are just like having a mass exodus of Tumblr lately, or at least mine. I used to reblog stuff and write like theories on TV shows that I liked, or analysis about characters and stuff, but lately I haven't really been doing that. Maybe I should do it again. I kind of wanted to do an analysis on why I think Connor is the main character of Detroit Become Human, despite there being 3 protagonists. But I need to do my research and see how many hours each character has for a pathway. I'm sure. I actually did try to draw Connor today, and I kind of liked the drawing a little bit, but for some reason I messed up a line, and then I went nope, and I crushed it and into a little ball. I was like, I do not like that. Thank you, electrician. 5-tiered storage USB drive. Yeah, I hope you get it, Thunder. I'm getting it on Wednesday tomorrow for me. That's good. Tomorrow's my busy day. That's kind of one of the reasons why I changed my art day from Tuesday to Monday, because I can't really stream on Tuesday anymore. I tried so hard, guys. Some days I just fell asleep. I just couldn't do it. I was too tired. And so I decided, why don't I move it to a day before? I'll probably write up the schedule change and update my Twitch schedule finally. If you look into the schedule tab, all it says is Art and Rocket League, which is just not true anymore. Not really. I do other games besides Rocket League, and even though we kind of rotate with the same 7 games, at least we try to keep it interesting. Spider-Man movie? You go enjoy the movie, Thunder. I guess it's just you and me again, Dort. Or, if Electrician's available, we could do Among Us with just us 3. One of us has to be the imposter. I don't know. We'll think about it. Do you want to play House of Ashes? Is it scary? Because if it's scary, I don't do very well with scary games. But I guess I could give it a try. We should try garlic phone someday. I am kind of curious about garlic phone, not gonna lie. Now, I'm not into horror games that much, but there are a few that I wanted to try, like Siren Head and Simulacra. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I just think it'd be more interesting to actually play the game than watching someone else search a fake phone. You know? See what happens. I mean, I kind of already watched someone else play Simulacra too, so I kind of know what happens to one of the characters if you choose to save one or the other. So I kind of got spoiled on that one. It's in the afternoon. I will chat at night. Okay. Sounds good. Wait, is this the acrylic? Metal acrylic. Metallic. These are both metallic paint. Where's my regular paint? Excuse me. I'm trying to fix my camera so you guys can see the Brennan Amelia and Neil Newbon autographs, but my office is not that big. And I put it on the way top shelf. Maybe I need to move where they are. I start to play PC games. You'll have both me and Nuke. You will have to download. Alright. Sounds good. I'm actually kind of excited to you know, decorate my room. As a kid, I never really had a themed room. Okay, that's not exactly true. We had two houses once. My family's not rich by any means, but we had a weekend house or a summer house because my mom and dad wanted one. And we'd go over there on weekends sometimes, and my Patterson room's theme was pink. I used to be super into pink. I still like pink, but I'm not sure I would have that much pink in my room now. So, I'm really into the ocean and sea, and so I wanted my bedroom to be oceanic because one of my favorite places to go back when I lived in California was the beach. And so how my room came to be clean is sort of controversial. A little bit of family drama I don't want to get into, but let's just say if you are an adult and you live with your parents, they should not clean your room for you. That's just wrong. Or at least ask. I don't know why they felt the need to sneak behind my back, but I don't want to get into it, you know? I have opinions and thoughts on it, and you could interpret it as them not wanting me to stress out about my room anymore and doing something nice, but you also could see it as them invading my privacy, not respecting my wishes, you know? It's just sort of, I'm so torn here. I'm torn between being thankful and angry. I'm thankfully angry. It's very confusing emotions here. On one hand, I'm glad that I don't have to deal with it anymore, because I kept looking at my room and thinking, I'll do that later. I'll do that later. Because I didn't want to deal with it. Okay, so I obviously don't want to overkill on the paint. I just want to put a soft coat. So a soft coat is where I mostly dilute it with water. So it's more like a watercolor than an acrylic. But I really need to get a bigger desk. I have all this arts. Do not spill. One spill of that water, and I can tell it's going to get all over my sketchbook. Thank you, Thunder. I don't know, I'll try to rework my Tumblr again. How I used to market it is there used to be these Tumblr groups where you could post your artwork and follow other artists and you could talk to them, but I guess Tumblr decided, or whoever is in charge of Tumblr decided that we shouldn't be in contact with each other for some reason, and it's a pain to keep up with all this social media sometimes. Everybody knows I primarily use Twitter and Instagram anyway. I don't really use Tumblr that much. But I do use it. I don't know. I am overthinking it. I usually do that. Okay, I definitely did not dilute it enough. It is still very much solid paint, but that's okay. It will dry, and I can add the black dots in post if it gets too solid. And then, I'm having a bit of an art block lately. I don't know what's wrong. I thought that, going back to school would fix it, that I would have all these art ideas and I would know exactly what to draw all the time. Because that's usually what happens when I go back to school. But that isn't what happened. In fact, the stress of school has made me so tired that I think it's blocked my creativity, which is why I spent almost the entire week last week without posting. I was just like, I'm good on posting. So, hopefully this new schedule goes as follows. I will try to, on Monday I basically have my day free now. What happened with Monday is I had to go to my snowshoeing class, but since my snowshoeing class has moved to Saturdays, I can basically, I want to try to stream at 2 or 3 in the afternoon on Mondays. See if maybe streaming early in the afternoon might be better for me. At least on Mondays. On Wednesdays and Fridays, I might still stream at 8 or 9 my time. So, I'm from Pacific Standard Time. So, just let it be known this isn't a full time sheet, okay? This is a basic guideline. I usually stream from 8 to 10, or sometimes I do 10 to 2. Usually 2 to 3 hours for a game. Except for that one Kina stream where I streamed for 5 hours. That was for a Thanksgiving special. I usually stream longer when it's a holiday special or something like that. Actually, I forgot to look up the calendar. What day is St. Patty's Day on? Please say it's an art day so I can do everything in green. That's what I did once. I got a little cup of wine and I drank a little bit, but on St. Patty's Day, but I also made everything green. Oh. No, St. Patty's Day is on a Thursday. Dang it. So that means it would probably be the game day. I don't know. I'm just doing Friday as a guideline. If I have extra time on Thursday, which I might, I don't know. My music class was remote last week, and then it was, no, my music class was remote the week before, and then we were able to go to the classroom again, and then I think we're able to go to the classroom again, but I think he'll send an email if we didn't. Earlier would be great for me. Yeah, sorry, electrician. I'm trying to find a time that's good for everybody, but most people on my server, they're not from my time zone. So usually it's not a problem for them. It would definitely be easier for my parents too. I can guarantee you that much, because, well, it kind of depends. Some days my dad stays at the house, and other days he goes out someplace, and so I don't always know when I have the downstairs to myself, so I can paint or stream. Or I don't mind working if he's here, but I don't always know when he's coming, you know? And I have to work around it like I always do. It's kind of what happens when you live with people and you stream. I kind of have to work around everybody moving about, you know? Initially, I did it because I do my best work at night. It's because I'm gonna be up staring at the wall anyway. When you're an insomniac and you don't really sleep, you might as well use it to your advantage. And that's kind of what my thought process was. Before the 8 or 9, I actually used to stream at midnight to 1 when I first started my stream. I remember that. Those were the good days. Well, that was back when I used to draw on a drawing tablet. I used to color my artwork on a drawing tablet in a GIMP. I didn't used to be a traditional artist. I didn't used to do my colorings traditionally. And let me tell you, some people did not like the change. It took a while for people to get used to the idea of seeing me color my work in person like this. But that was mostly because I didn't know how lighting worked and my camera sucked. But now I know how lighting works. My camera does not suck sometimes. It depends. I will admit sometimes it's hard to get it to focus or stay where it's supposed to. But you work with what you got, you know? Very relatable, night owl artists. Yeah, that's true. I just figured if I'm gonna be up, I might as well do something with it. Before my streams, do you know how I spent my nights? I would write my stories, or I would play video games until I got too tired, or I would play video games all night, and then the next thing I know, I'm like, is that the sun? Oh no, I have school. Pretty much. That was it. It's either that or I watched anime until 3 a.m. Particularly Naruto back in the day. Yes, insert weeb joke here. I know what you're thinking. Shonen anime is the bomb. I don't care what anybody says. I love fight. I love a good written fight scene. I did the same, no worries. Yeah. It's kind of funny how liking anime is considered like the cool thing to do now. Because back in the day I used to get made fun of a lot for watching anime. I mean, I know some people, I don't know, it's weird. Liking anime is cool, but people also make fun of people who watch anime still. So it's like in this gray area. I might want to play some Roller Coaster Tycoon. Oh. I actually have a game similar to that I might try. I've never played it before, but I watched Jack play it. And I want to play it on stream, but I don't know if it's gonna do well. It's called Planet Coaster. And, I don't know, I'd like to play it. It looks like fun. I need to find a good healthy balance between the pink and the green parts. Because it is true that there's some parts of cacti with shadows and stuff where it looks kind of pinkish and purple, but at the same time it's still green. So I need to have a good healthy medium between that somehow. And then, I've been trying to keep up with the prompts, I really have, but I think I did most of them, so. I did most of them kind of early, so. I don't think I've done Prism yet, but I can easily remedy that on today's stream. I don't know if you guys watched the stream last week, but last week I actually drew a piece from start to finish. I did the pencil work and I did the inking and all this stuff. The only thing I didn't do was the background because I had to get on the bus to go to school literally hours later. So I couldn't do that final step. And as you guys may or may not know, my layering for colors was kind of lackluster on that one. Mostly because my budget has gone down significantly since I started to go back to school, so I can't afford the high-end pens that I usually buy to, like, these pens right here, these alcohol pens, they are $30 per box, and I usually buy 2 of these. But because I have to save money for the bus and everything, I can't always afford to get those pens now. I'm trying my best to give you guys the art that you deserve, and I'm not going to use cheap materials as an excuse for having dropped in quality work, obviously. I think that goes down to my mental health, because art to me is like a self-therapy tool, and it's something that I do. Sometimes if I feel bad, it kind of seeps into the quality of my work. So I apologize for that, you know. And I'm trying not to let my feelings impact how my art looks. But that's sort of the whole point of art, isn't it? If art's supposed to be emotional. I mean, you can make an art with no emotion, despite what that one artist claimed. I have literally just made a rose, just blankly thinking about a rose before. There was no deeper meaning behind it, I just drew a rose. You get what I mean. You have to take those meaningless sketches and give them meaning. You know? And that's kind of what the colorings are about. It's about taking some of the sketches that I did, kind of, and give it some life or some meaning to it. Like, why would I draw this? Or what would it look like if I finished it? That's why I noticed when I would watch some art streamers, some of them just focused on the drawing part. They would draw the same piece for days and days, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I'm like, I want to get to the coloring. That's the part I want to see, you know? And I'm sure that's what the part anybody wants to see, really. I do know that there are some artists that do not like color in their work and prefer to do it in black and white. And in some cases, I do the same thing. Sometimes I don't color line art at all. I leave it black and white, and then I edit the background, and I make that part of the piece. Like for the musical Butterfly, I did not color that at all. I edited the background into like this dreamy quality to it. And I also did that with a picture of Amelia, like a portrait of Amelia that I did. I decided not to color it at all. I just decided for Amelia's birthday I want to give her a surreal piece that she might enjoy. Yeah, and sometimes, often people can find deep meanings in simple art subjects. Exactly. That's why some artists, some people gravitate towards abstract, because it's their job, the audience's job, to find the meaning, you know? For all we know, the artist could have just been drawing a couple of blobs, but those blobs make them feel something, you know? Like that. Man, I washed my glasses before the stream and they're still misty. My family found my glasses inside the couch down skip stairs. I didn't even check down there. I slept on the couch downstairs one night. In that one night, I guess I lost my glasses. I was trying to remember when I saw them last. Because if you guys don't know, I lose my glasses from time to time. It's a problem, I know. Okay. So for the purple, we definitely want to dilute it a bit more because this purple is pretty dark. Not only that, but it's metallic. So it's going to be super shiny when it dries. So a lot more water. And guys, I don't know if you know this, and I want to give you guys the option, okay? This is an optional thing. If you guys decide you want a regular coloring for today, that's what I'll give you. But I have had these for quite a while, and the one thing that was stopping me for quite some time was I didn't have any paint to paint them with. But these are canvases. They are pretty small, and originally I was gonna just buy random paintings off of Amazon, like random beach paintings off of Amazon, and I was gonna use that to decorate my bedroom, and I thought, wait a minute, I'm an artist, shouldn't I just paint beach stuff? I don't know. Or I could get something paint by numbers. I don't know. I've always wanted to try paint by numbers, but the thing about those is that oftentimes they'll tell you what colors to use. And for me, who likes to do this sort of art improv thing with you guys, where I ask you guys, give me a color. Give me a shade. You know, Lego color. Do you know how difficult that might be? I have to make his hair look detachable. Okay, so, is it dry now? Trying to do the dry test. If I touch the painting and it still puts paint on my fingers, that means that the paint hasn't dried yet. No, it's good. Because I still kind of want to use the markers a little bit. Colored pencil. I have to be very delicate on the painted parts because they're still kind of wet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for that. Do I have a Sharpie? Maybe better if I had a Sharpie. What's this? Lego. You want me to paint a Lego Connor? Do you know how hard it is to draw a regular Lego stuff? Let alone paint it? I guess I'll try it, but I need to work my way up to painting. I wanted to take a painting class this quarter, but it filled up pretty fast, I guess. What about this? What about the dark green? Yeah, that will work. You can see it. I just don't want to lose the dots, because that's what makes it look like a cactus, because the type of cactus this is a prickly pear, and prickly pears, they're not really all that, like, obvious prickly. I have one. The prickles are more subtle. They're not, like, in your face like some other cactus. And of course, these are the fruit. The fruit often kind of has, like, this, like, pinkish hue to it. But obviously, if I'm gonna draw, I'm gonna have to do, if I'm gonna do a painting, I'm gonna have to draw the concept art on the canvas. Which means it's gotta be something like a conch shell, or just the sea with sand, or maybe a sandcastle. It's gotta be something simple. And if the theme is beach or spring, because spring is coming up soon, I did this obviously because spring, and because Valentine's Day, and because I like cactuses. My love for cacti, which is why when I watched Encanto, I was expecting to relate to Mirabelle, because oftentimes people have said to me, oh, you're not like this character from your family, or this person like your family, you know? And I felt like, wow, that's not nice to say. Beach sunset? Yeah, that could work. And then, there's this mountain that I live by that sometimes hides itself. I know, how can a mountain hide itself? But sometimes a mountain, it's not always visible. And that's why it's called Mount Hood. And that's what my college is named after. And I thought it could be cool to kind of have a beach-like idea with that mountain, even though it's technically in the Washington area. Just the idea of, like, drawing Mount Hood in, like, a beachy terrain. You know, it doesn't have to be realistic. It can be surreal. Or, like, Bob Ross painting meets the beach. Okay, that doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean, the cabin type thing. I know he painted beach stuff too. But I mostly know him for his woods, his log cabins and wood stuff. Okay. That's a good idea, Dort. And sometimes with Pinterest, I know some artists have a mixed reaction to Pinterest. Pinterest can actually be pretty useful for looking up ingredients or coming up with simple art ideas that you never would have thought of on your own. But obviously you gotta credit who you got it from. I try to give credit when I can. I want to play Final Fantasy on PC. It's weird, I don't know why I want to. Do it! Do what you want to do, you know? Obviously, sometimes if I take inspiration from an image, I might change the background or the colors. Like I was thinking, for no reason at all, just because I think it would look cool if the background had like a galaxy theme to it in the background. I know it makes no sense. Why would a cactus heart be up in space? But you know, art doesn't have to be realistic. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I like space and I like cactus. A lot of my backgrounds tend to be in space or in some kind of surreal world. It's weird. I like dreamlike stuff. Like stuff in the clouds. One of my favorite classic artists, MC Isher or something like that, known for the Impossible Staircase. He drew buildings that could not possibly exist. And I like that. Or one of my favorite Spanish artists. See in art class they have you like write a short description of what you're looking at and the artist and the year, but sometimes the ethnicity sometimes get lost in translation for me. Because I don't see race when I look at art, I just see art. Salvador Dali, he was most famous for doing the warped clock picture. I like that painting. I like it a lot. No, it's funny that I mentioned Tumblr, but today, I was looking at my feed, obviously, and I saw someone did like an impression Cubanistic painting of Among Us, and I almost reblogged it. I was like, that looks so good, but I didn't. I'm gonna start reblogging again, just because. No reason at all. I just need to use it again, for more than just dumping my art videos. Fuck the Final Fantasy VII remake on. Let that boom. It's the worst minigame ever created. Jeez, dork. This is a chill stream, not a hate stream. Spread the love, not the hate. You're just frustrated because you haven't figured it out yet. I swear, one time, Nick asked me to help him with a mini game in Kingdom Hearts. And I had never played Kingdom Hearts in my life. And it was like Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and you were supposed to help them balance ice cream cones or something. And I'm like, can someone explain to me what's going on? And Nick tried to explain the lore of Kingdom Hearts to me, and I think my brain exploded that day. Because I was like, what? Huh? It's related because some of the Final Fantasy characters are in Kingdom Hearts. That's how it's related. In case you don't know why I brought that up and thought, well, that was kind of random. I mean, don't get me wrong. They probably kickstarted the whole Disney is connected theory through these games. Because most of the Disney Renaissance movies, like Little Mermaid and Hercules and stuff, are in the Kingdom Hearts games. But I will revolt if they decide to do 4 and Emperor's New Groove is not in there, or Atlantis. I don't care what people say. Atlantis is a good film and should be recognized. I'm just worried that if we do get like a Kingdom Hearts 4 or 5, they're gonna make Sora go to Pandora or something like that. It's like, I like Avatar, but I remember watching a video about the whole complicated to describe. Yeah. And when Nick pointed, and then when Nick pointed out some similarities between my storyline of Color Palette and Kingdom Hearts, I was like, so if you really squint real hard, you can find similarities in every story. Aw, thank you. I'm trying my best to make it look as good as possible. Because I want to make up for all the bad artwork I've been posting lately. I've been trying to find time to post good artwork. And I know it isn't like terrible, but it's not as good as it could be, you know, and that just hurts, you know, because I'm like, because I know I can do better, you know. It takes to load the game every fail. I don't know though, guys. I wouldn't trust Nick with that. He tends to exaggerate stuff. Like, he's like, it took you 10 minutes to get here, when in reality it only took me like 5 minutes. The amount of times you exaggerate. It's okay. Feels good to have you guys all here, you know? I was worried that I was gonna be streaming to nobody today, cause I'm trying different days out to see which days would be better than others, and I honestly think that Monday's a good day to do art. I mean, what better way to celebrate Monday motivation than to do an art stream, right? It's like, I need it. I need the motivation to get through the week. So obviously we're gonna wait for this to dry before I can add any of my special inking flair to the rose. I don't want to use paint too often because I'm not all that comfortable with it quite yet. I need to look up paint shading for dummies or something to make sure that if I do shade with paint that I know a lot of it is mixing and stuff because I took an acrylic class, but that was back in 2016. That was almost 5 years ago. I need to build back up, you know? Okay. And then we gotta do the petals, the emerging petals, of course. It's okay to be a little grumpy. Sometimes after I play Rocket League and I'm not doing so hot that day, because for whatever reason, sometimes I'm good at Rocket League, and other days I'm just like, why did I bother logging on? Type feeling. Especially when all the trolls are out, I go, you know what? This isn't worth all the grinding. Sometimes I just log off. I go, nope, not doing this today. And then gotta mix a little bit of the regular green in there. And then dilute it with water. And add a little bit more pink. There we go. I think that's a healthy medium for the... This is the fruit part of the prickly pear. Oftentimes it has little prickles of their own, but I didn't add the little prickles of the fruit on this one. Because I'm like, we get it, it's a cactus. You know? But typically these little fruits here have spikes of their own as well. That's why they'll tell you before you can even eat the prickly pear fruit that you have to remove the spikes. I personally, my experience, my prickly pear has not done well fruit-wise. It bared one fruit and one flower in its entire life. And I didn't pick the fruit when it was there. I should have. But I did not. And since moving to Washington, my prickly pear that I've had for the past 5 years has not been doing so hot. I think it's slowly dying, but it's not really dying. I don't know, I'll have to find a way to save it, because I spent like $20 on that plant. And I don't want to say goodbye yet. Okay. Now I think for the background, like I said, I kind of want to do a galaxy thing. So here's what I could do. I could do it in marker, or I could do it in paint. And if I decide to do it in paint, I'll need purple, dark blue, and maybe pink. We already have pink and purple out. We just need to find the dark blue. There we go. Now for this one, I'm going to kind of go experimental. I don't know. I'll have to look up Galaxy Sky to see which order I want this in. Galaxy Sky. Am I the only one thinking that that would be a good name for a character? I mean, it's kind of on the nose, but still. That'd be a good name for like a superhero. What's your name? Galaxy Sky. As for their alter ego, I would have thought that it would be, let's see, Constellation or Interstellar. I know that's a movie, but I don't know. That'd be cool. I kind of like this color. It says pink and blue sky, but there's... I'm doing alright. What? You mean I haven't opened this one yet? I thought I did. Now, in other news, my mom got me hooked on the artist Dua Lipa or something like that. She did the song "Don't Start Now" or something like that recently. That we actually have that song in our Fortnite emote store. Don't Start Now. But she has this new song called Levitating or something like that, and I can't get it out of my freaking head. And if you guys need some music to listen to pass the time during the week, I have my Spotify's open to everyone under Kira McKenzie, obviously, and I have this playlist called Casual Wednesday. Originally, it was supposed to be for my fan fiction. I used to do it for the iPod challenge, where you'll shuffle a song and then you'll write a story about it. And I did it for a one-shot thing that I was doing. It was actually for Detroit, for the pairing of Gavin and Connor. I know that's a usually uncommon pairing, but there were a few fan fictions that were pretty well written that got me to ship them. Anyway, long story short, obviously it's right after the peaceful ending. So, I love stories about jerks becoming redeemed, sue me. And that was before I watched Avatar. I had only watched Avatar in its entirety 2 years ago. Yes, I was living under a rock. I watched a few episodes when it aired on TV sometimes, but I never watched it from beginning to end until recently. And I am still trying to decide if I should give Legend of Korra a chance, because some video essays say it's the best thing since sliced bread, and other people say it's a bad show. And I know I should probably form opinions of my own, and I will probably watch Korra, but I'm still deciding. I am watching so many shows right now that I need to just... I'm currently watching Daredevil for the first time. I grew up with the Ben Affleck movie that came out when I was like 5 years old or something. So before that, that was my only, knowledge of Matt Murdock. But this show, so far, my God, it's so good. I didn't really watch the Netflix shows when they were airing on Netflix at the time, because I just wanted to watch the stuff that was in the movies. And these characters weren't in the movies, and now they are, and now I want to catch up to their stories, And I want to... I also kind of want to figure out why everybody's making fun of Iron Fist. I mean, is there something bad about the character or something? I don't know. I guess I'll find out. Considering that it only lasted 2 seasons and it didn't get a 3rd season. Did Punisher get a 3rd season? I forgot. Hmm. I'm just a little worried that doing a dark background will get rid of the spikes from the cactus. But, you know, I did pretty good with the shading. Everybody's gonna probably know what it is. Hopefully. I can always add these spikes in post. What will usually happen is I'll take a sticker from PixArt of an actual, like, cactus heart that someone edited, and then I'll add it on top of it, on top of my drawing to give it a bit of a realism. And don't worry about crediting. If you post the edit to PixArt, it will credit the person that created the sticker. It will tag them. So, that's always cool. Whenever somebody uses my sticker or edits my edit, because you can do that in PixArt, you can edit an edit that someone has done. It's called a remix. Usually I'll know if someone has used my edit. And it's kind of cool to know. Okay, I need to dilute water again. It's getting too solid. That's not what I wanted. I added every color into this mix, yet somehow it came out more blue than pink and purple and blue. That's always interesting which colors come out on top when you mix them all together like that. Okay. There we go. And then, obviously, we want to mix these a little bit better. I'm going to add a bit more pink around the background. That's good. I'm glad I can be here for you guys with some chill vibes. I'm actually glad I'm getting, I'm just getting the first, okay. I'm just getting on PC so I can play. Yeah. See, when I play a video game, I mostly just play for fun or for the story. I don't really set out to 100% a game, and if I do, it's usually on accident, or, I don't really, not really a trophy hunter. Which is weird because in Sea of Thieves, I told Nick today, I said, let's go hunting for treasure, and so I wanted to customize my boat, and I did. I was kind of bummed when Nick told me that I'm gonna have to remake my boat each and every time we load in. I was like, aww. Really? I swear, Dork, I changed it to art. I don't know what's going on, but lately Streamlabs has decided to not let itself update whenever I change the title. Nick is getting frustrated. He's like, damn it. The command's not working? Okay. Leave it there, and then dart. Yeah. Maybe I can use a dark blue instead. That might show up. I mean, kinda. I just want to make sure I don't lose the spikes. Even if it's not exactly the right color. It's making me rage and disappointed. Well, Dork, if it's not making you happy anymore, you have every right to delete it, okay? Maybe if I add some of the green to the background, that might make it a bit more interesting, maybe? Question mark? Whoa. This brush is nearly solid. I might have to get some new brushes. Right, there it goes. can't see it. Oh well. Now I just feel like I'm taking like the one cool part about the piece, which is like pink, the pink burst of color there, and like getting rid of it. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of expand it a bit more. Sorry, Dork, I didn't expect this coloring to take so long. But I'm kind of just tired of rushing my work, you know? I'm tired of not getting the result that I want. It's been happening more than I'd like lately. I hope you understand that. Yeah? Some games off your Steam wish list? I should probably go to bed now. I need to get up and... Okay. Bye, electrician. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night. Wonder what this would do. Ew, no. Baby bark green is not the color I want for this piece. Not at all. This could be good for shading. I know it looks weird, but sometimes you gotta have some of the ugly colors with the good colors to balance it out. Part of the reason why this might be the way it is because I need to clean the the brushes. This is why it's always good to have a plate to clean off the colors, because then you end up like something like this. And yeah, Dork, I'm kind of concentrating right now. That was so close to hitting the nameplate. I'll give this time to. It's funny when my came out and. Yes, that's funny. Okay, so one of the petals definitely got painted over, but that's okay. We'll just say that we'll just cover this up and just say that the fruit isn't bearing any flowers on that one, because that does tend to happen sometimes, unfortunately. So we'll just try it and salvage it as part of the plan all along type thing, because I could try to rebuild the flower, but it's best to just leave it like that. And I don't want to ruin any of my markers, so I have to wait until this dries to reestablish the spikes. But first I gotta get a regular acrylic pink and purple to reestablish the background, because what I was using earlier was metallic, which didn't quite work, so. I found another solution. Okay. First, let me just magenta, purple. Let's stick it. And then the black for the spikes. Over here. I might have to come back and dump the dirty water so that we can get a clean palette. I will be back in like 2 to 3 seconds, or I guess more like 2 minutes, I don't know. I will be back. Why is it doing that? There we go. It fixed itself. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Well, Oops. Wrong thing. There you go. I currently do not have a starting soon screen, so all you saw right there in that slide was nothing. I did have a starting soon screen, but it kept skipping around, just like my I'll be right back slide just did there. So I had to discontinue it. I'm sure Nick will help me with a new starting soon screen, maybe. Why my computer room dead zone? I don't know. Oh, I need a smaller brush. I can't use this for the spikes. It looks sloppy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over it because I screwed up. Come on. What is it with these brushes? I'm going to have to go brush hunting. Time to go to the craft store and get new brushes that are not as hardened. Because this is hard to work with. Now I have a huge clump of black here. I'm gonna have to mix it together. So, it's no big deal. That's what this is with painting. It's building your piece up again, and then tearing it down, and then building it up, and tearing it down. It's kind of the whole process. So, here we go. I'll just say we shaded that part and call that. So we just need to do this. Why? I don't know, Dork. Your internet is always kind of dead zone, isn't it? Why is my hand shaking? Stop shaking. Hey, Pearl. Go lay down. Go lay down. Oh, really? Oh, really? What do you think, Dork? Do you think it's too big? I think the spikes are too big. I'll just have to deal with it later. See if we can fix this background a little bit. It doesn't matter. Trying to fix the background while also doing the spikes is a bad idea anyway. I have to pick one and then go with it. So we're fixing the background right now. Okay. Part of it should be pink, part of it should be purple, and part of it should be blue. Man, I had a good thing going on there for a second. Then I screwed up somehow. I do not do galaxy stuff with paint very often, so that's probably why. There's way too much blue. Did your internet die or something? I think we just lost Nick. Oh, how this... Okay. I'm just gonna stop effing around with the background, because clearly I'm not gonna get the effect that I want. With paint, at least. I apologize, everyone. I'm experimenting with a medium I don't use very often. And it's causing anxiety. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add the stars, or at least the impression of stars. Because this is painting we're talking about. And I'm gonna stop complaining, because I want to enjoy this. And I want you guys to enjoy it. Okay. I just didn't know what you meant by, why is my computer a dead zone? I thought that meant you left us. That's good. Glad you're here, Dort. Okay, so actually I think this whole mixing circle thing is actually doing pretty good for me. I mean, it's not ideal. It still kind of looks like a mixed match of a bunch of nothing to me, but maybe we'll get something out of this. I don't know, what do you think, Dort? Does it look like a galaxy background to you? Maybe if I added the stars, it probably will help make it look more galaxy themed like I wanted. So, let's just do that real fast. It doesn't have to be perfect, I guess. But I'm a perfectionist, and I apologize for that. You might see me erase or recreate things multiple times, because sometimes I go, is that good? Okay. Let's hold it up to the light. Maybe all I need is a different perspective of what the background looks like. Actually, you know what? I think we did it. Now I'm gonna wait for it to dry before we get back to re-editing the cactus spikes inside of it, because obviously when you're painting something, some stuff is gonna get lost in translation. So we'll wait for that to dry, and while we do that, we'll see what other artworks we have to color. Or paint, or whatever. Let me just move some of these paint bottles away from the sketchbook. They're kind of making me anxious. I'm like, please don't splatter everywhere and get paint all over my sketchbook. I'm just gonna push this back a little bit. There we go. Push the camera up. There. Now you guys can actually watch me do the painting a little bit. And the whole point was to focus on the actual thing at the moment, but I guarantee you that watching the paint dry will not be as uninteresting as you think. This paint dries fast. So I'm just sort of fixing this. Here we go. Mix it in a bit more. We got a lot of paint there that we're just sort of letting it flop everywhere. There we go. Aww. But. I was looking forward to Daredevil. Aww. What if I did it? What if I projected tonight? That's great, actually. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you know the drill. We gotta do the test. Yeah, no, it's still a little too wet. This gives me a chance to take some hydration break. Soda break. And I'll try to mix this in as good as I can without wrecking the background. So we need like a medium brush. Something like this. Medium brush. Okay. So far so good. Okay. I think we mixed in the paint pretty good. Is that a good thing? Or Nip's determined to kill our watch date. I wish that the paint would give us a bit more subtlety. No, that sucks. I tried to fix it. No. Kitty frick. Alright, well I guess that's as good as we'll get to the fixed background. Should I even bother with the spikes anymore, Dork? part of me thinks I should just stop touching it. I have this habit where if someone doesn't tell me to stop, I could probably paint or fix it forever, and then I end up ruining something. So I think I should just... You guys know it's a cactus. We know it's a cactus. Should just leave it there and move on. Okay, so that's it for this piece. Here's the big reveal of the cactus heart. What is with my glasses? I will go back and Pixar if I have to fix the spikes, or I'll go back with a Sharpie in post once it's finished. You know, drying. Okay, so here it is. So what I'm gonna do is we have a few options for our last piece of the night. Hold on, sorry. That's not what you want to see. Okay. We have... We have this car thing that I did, and then that's just a random crystal drawing. Ignore that one. This one that I did of my character Fire Crystal, as you can kind of see, I messed up on the arm, and I thought painting the background would help bring it back in some way. I'll find a way to fix it, maybe, without having to. There are other sketches that I've done that we could color as well. Like this fish. Oh, sorry. What's going on today? There we go. Fish. These candle things. As you can tell, most of my sketchbook has already been colored for the most part. I have this tea thing that we could color too. Or we could just draw something completely different for a line art, and then we can choose to color it next week as well. Like if you're more interested in seeing me try to do pencil work. That's this random portrait of Gavin from the Church of Communion that I did, that I never colored. Jack Frost Snow Globe. Part of me kind of wants to leave this black and white, but I don't know. What do you think, Dork? Cat butterfly. Popsicle. Jarvis is my new Wi-Fi. That is awesome. As you can tell, most of these were done in ink, not in painting. I do paint some of the background sometimes, or try to. This gumball heart thing. I just realized I draw hearts a lot. It's weird. Heart locket thingy. This was back around Christmas time, so it's probably not relevant anymore, but it was during one of those tropical Christmas type things, like this. Like the Christmas tree. I was actually pretty proud of this portrait. This was from last week, if you didn't get to see it. This glitchy ice cream cone. Or no, not last week, the week before that. We could do the D&D dice. You want to do the D&D dice, Dork? I don't know what to do. I don't want to end the stream yet, because you said I could do 2 pieces if I wanted to. This cup thing. This portrait of Pearl I did. I don't draw animals very often, but I was really proud that I was able to draw my dog. Speaking of which, you want to say hi to everyone, Pearl? Can you say hi, Pearl? Yeah? Oh no, don't stick. Don't stick. Do not stick. That's what I was worried about. No! Crap. Fine. Okay. Oh, come on. That's what I was worried about if I kept fiddling with it when it wasn't done drying. That it was gonna stick and it was gonna do that. Okay. think. Okay, so I think, you know what? I think this is a good piece to end on. I know I said I wanted to do 2, but this is actually pretty good. And with my school schedule, expect me to probably only be able to do 1 drawing sometimes. I promise I'll do 2 or 3 next time. I know I said that last time, but it's gonna be a hard time to find time to do all these sketches that I'm doing in between school. But thank you all for being patient and waiting for every artwork or video to come up. It means a lot to me. Don't worry, I will play a game on Wednesday. Either Killing It With Fire or Kina or maybe some Jackbox or maybe some Game Beasts. Or maybe some Rocket League. I don't know, it's torn between those. Maybe I should do a poll. See which one you guys want more. And, until then, I hope you create and inspire, and the love for what you do never retires. Until then, I'm pretty satisfied with how this came out. I'm actually surprised at how well the background came out, despite me getting a little frustrated with it. But it was actually pretty good. This is definitely going to go in my slideshow. I actually like how this came out. Until then, I have a lot of paint to clean up. I didn't even use half of this. So, I got some stuff to clean up. And, thank you all for the follows and for supporting my art and game videos. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.